welcome back to the guest channel. I'm Lexi, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my lifestyle goals. So if you're new here, I'm currently doing a 2025 goal series. So I've already covered my career and financial goals for 2025, and so today I'm going to be looking at lifestyle goals. So like always, I'm going to be doing this with different timelines, and so I'm going to do 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, and forever, basically. It's my last category. It's kind of like the life goal. Like, what is the ultimate goal for that category? And so if you've watched my financial goals video, you know that I put different amounts here based on, how much of my dream lifestyle I could afford. And so I think in the lifestyle, I kind of look at several aspects: where I live, so my living environment, and time. So time is more like my schedule. So I do look at traveling and stuff like that, but more as a schedule type, from a schedule point of view, and not so much from where do I want to travel, all that kind of stuff. So my ultimate lifestyle goal would be to own 2 to 3 houses, which I could rent out or what. I would like, of course, to own a house where I can, raise a family in, but I would also, I think, like to own a house that would be more closer to nature, part in the mountains, so I can go ski and stuff. I like that. And then maybe a third house either in France, because my family is in France, but I would like to ultimately live in North America, or at least in an English-speaking country, because I've lived in the US when I was younger, and I like the culture, I like the language. I would like to be somewhere where I can speak English every single day. Nothing against French or anything, but I really like it. And then I also really, really like the sea, so maybe a house near the sea somewhere, Florida. So I don't know. It's just what happens. And then in terms of schedule, so I do include that here. I would like to be able to, I wouldn't say work part-time, but have more time to dedicate to things outside of work. So if you've watched my career goal video, you know that my goal is to become a psychologist. But I'm someone who loves having projects like this YouTube channel, and so I don't view my career as necessarily only doing sessions with clients, although that would obviously be a big part of it. But maybe doing some volunteer work, maybe speaking, maybe making YouTube videos or anything on that topic. Like, I think having a business on the side, something like, I don't view career as having to be something that's very limited, and I think it can bleed out in other areas of your life. And so I think that distinction between work and like your own time or your family time is not that marked for me in my case. And so I just would like to have the time to balance everything, which might not be possible, but have time to travel, have time to spend with my family, have time to spend working on other goals, on fitness goals, have a more balanced time, and not have to spend so much time working, because right now, since I'm combining both studies and a full-time job, obviously while I think I'm managing to maintain a good balance, obviously I would like to be able to work a bit less ultimately. So that's kind of my goals. So as of right now, I own nothing. I don't think I'll be able to own a house in 3 years. So, but in 3 years, I want to move to North America. I said North America because, well, like I said, I lived in the US. I like the US. I would like to go back to the US, but there are many considerations to be had. Like, if I want to go study, where should I study? Income, like life, quality of life, the amount of money I would need to have, etc., etc. So it's kind of depending on these factors. But I would like to go back to North America, and at the very least an English speaking country. So that's a 3 year goal. A 1 year goal, I don't really know yet. I've moved into this apartment I'm currently in very recently. It's a great apartment. It's in Paris, France. Um, I don't know. It's a 1 year lease. I'd probably be able to renew it if I want to. I like the apartment as is. I don't know. I don't know if I will want to stay, because like I'm set to moving to North America as soon as possible. It's not very realistic for it to happen a year from now. It's much more realistic in 3 years from now, but so I don't really know. 1 year category, I don't know. I'm not sure. And honestly, even for the upcoming months, I think one of my goals, which does tie into living environment, is have a tidier apartment, because I have a small studio apartment that's like 25 square meters. It's very small, but well put together. I might make an apartment tour someday, I don't know. But it's really there's a lot of storage, a lot of light. Like, I like the apartment, but it's small, it's tiny, and so as soon as there's a little bit of clutter, you know, it feels very cluttered very quickly. So I have been trying to get to be on top of that ever since I moved in. But like I said, I could be doing better. I'm someone who's kind of messy, because I feel like it takes so long to clean, but it's so easy to make a mess. You make a mess so quickly. And so I'm trying to do better, especially now since sometimes I work from home. Like, I absolutely need my place to be clean, etc. So I'm trying to really focus on that, and I think I'm doing well. But it could be it could be improved upon, and like become more of a routine. Because right now it's still kind of like, for vacuuming and stuff, it's more like when I feel like it, and when I feel like it needs it, then okay, I do it every 2 weeks on that day. And so I would kind of like for it to become more routine like. So that's all. But for my time, obviously, as long as I'm studying and working full time, I don't really have too much flexibility there. It might change when I quit this job and start pursuing my master's degree, depending on whether or not I work on the side as well. And I would like to be very well set up financially before I ever purchase my first house. I'm not against taking out a mortgage, but I would like to have more than the deposit amount saved up for it. So, and right now, while I do have some savings, I definitely have nowhere near the amount of savings needed for a house or an apartment that would suit me. So there you have it. Not that many goals in this category, but I still hope you enjoyed the video and found it interesting. If you did, please subscribe and watch my other 2025 goals videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!